Tell me why, tell me who. Now you don't know what to do. Get it all over you. Who know how to fight over you? Tell me why, tell me who. Now you don't know what to do. Get it all over you. Who know how to fight over you? You're with me. And all the time. I don't care. It's wrong or right. You're patient. You're with me. And I reach out. Time will tell what we're all about. Tell me why, tell me who. Now you don't know what to do. Get it all over you. Who know how to fight over you? Tell me why, tell me who. Now you don't know what to do. Get it all over you. Who know how to fight over you? With me. You're with me. I don't care. It's wrong or right. All the time. Patient. You're with me. And I reach out. Time will tell what we're all about. You're with me. And all the time. I don't care. It's wrong or right. You're patient. You're with me.
Hey miners, today is Monday, April 1st. I'm Seamus.
And I'm Twan, and this is the Miner Morning Show.
According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Today is April Fool's Day, and also the first day of quarter four. Only one more quarter to go, miners. Because both of these events are the same day, we'll be sharing a special message at the end of today's broadcast.
The origin of April Fool's Day starts with legendary 6th century king of Britain, King Arthur. While defending his country from invaders, Arthur is said to have deeply enjoyed performing medieval jests and trickery among his knights and trusted men on the first day of April. One famous example is the time he ran Sir Lancelot's pink undies up the castle flagpole.
Oh. Go back out. Go higher. Higher.
This is why we don't use our phones during rehearsal.
It's him then. Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
Why is it not on 5?
It should be on sports. It's not there.
dance team tryouts at this 3 to 5.
Oh, okay. Scroll up again.
Scroll.
No, down now. Cheer and dance team tryouts are this weekend. Or this week. Cheers Monday and Wednesday. Dance is Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. upstairs in the dance studio from room 258. Now let's hear this weekend's weather forecast from Jackson.
Hey miners, today will likely snow from 9 to noon. Other than that, it will mostly be cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 22. Then tomorrow looks like a sunny day with a high of 48 and a low of 26 with light winds in the afternoon. That's it for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jackson. Now let's go to Eli with the sports.
Today for our sports, we have cheer tryouts at 2:30, boys soccer at Tooele Varsity at 3:30, and JV at 5:30. Baseball plays at Orem JV at 3:30, and freshmen at 5:30. Tomorrow there will be dance tryouts at 2:30. Varsity and JV baseball play Tooele at Juan Diego. Track and field takes on Tooele at 3:30, and boys freshman and sophomore soccer plays at Wasatch. That's all for the sports today. Go Miners.
Thanks, Eli. Park City Community Scholarships are now open. Seniors, please check your emails for a list of available scholarships and applications. You can also see them on the PCHS website under Counseling and Scholarships. The due date for applications is April 23rd.
Students, Mr. Arbabi has announced that quarter 4 will not begin today because quarter 4 will be extended by 1 week to allow time for a rollout of a new hall pass system. Will this mean we have an additional week in June? We will have to wait and see.
Famed Las Vegas hotel, the Tropicana, will close this week to make way for a new ballpark as the Oakland A's are moving there in 2028. After 67 years on the Vegas Strip, the Tropicana will close its doors for good on Tuesday, leaving behind a few hotels in Vegas that have been around for longer than 60 years.
In other landmark news, New York's Empire State Building has recently been declared as preparing for demolition, as multiple structure instabilities have been recently found on the 6th and 9th floors. Experts are unsure of how long these instabilities have existed and whether or not they were added as some sort of sabotage. They have shut down the elevators and only have allowed stairwell access to employees, as the demolition isn't scheduled until August. Building officials have recently made a statement regarding the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, but the details have not been made public. The worst part about these events is I just made it all up.
In local news, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources is making big game hunting permits more available. There will be almost 72,000 permits to last year's 65,000, which means there will be 7,000 more permits than last year. The DWR says because of their mild winter, deer populations will flourish even higher than last year, meaning more opportunities to get out and go hunting.
Starting November 2025, Texas's Permian oil field will be unveiling their new national park, Mystery Pit National Park, after a large unnatural cave system was found. County officials, as well as research teams, have stated that the layout of the cave resembles that of a digestive system. As you enter the cave, plants and animals look more familiar, but the deeper you go, the more alien or digested the place looks, getting simpler and more broken down, says park founder Anderson Stein. The unknown creatures have evolved to feed off the chemicals that leak from the walls, which after testing seems almost identical in nutritional value to milk. It is believed that these animals have evolved from ancient species that have fallen into the cave and were not able to escape. Park researchers also just released an announcement just before today's broadcast, actually says, "Yo mama."
Yeah, the car company has recalled 500,000 Trulude over an issue with rollways. The core issue has to do with manufacturing defect within the intermediate shaft and right front drive shaft that over time can cause certain cars within the model to intentionally move while parked.
In some other school news, Park City School Board has decided a new schedule change befitting the teenagers' circadian rhythm. This means that our school will have similar schedules to public schools in California. This also includes a reduction in the number of days we have during the week. The reduction in days coming from recent studies from Europe, which have concluded a 4-day work week to be just as productive, if not more productive, than a 5-day work week. The new schedule will entail a 4-day week, with Friday now as a part of the weekend, with no short days. This will also in the new schedule, PCHS will now start at 8:35 and end at 3:25. And in some other news, I just made that all up again. Thanks, guys.
Germany has fully legalized recreational cannabis in small amounts. This also includes the decriminalization and case review of persons who are incarcerated due to possession of the drug, though opposition has made by some federal German states and the center-right Christian Democrats, with leader Friedrich Merz even stating to reverse the law if his party wins national elections.
In some other sports news, Tom Brady has officially announced he will be coming out of retirement this morning, and he will once again be playing for the New England Patriots. His reasoning was quite bizarre, as he stated in his return announcement, "My wife said she'll only take me back if I win another Super Bowl." His announcement also entailed that it was all made up.
In real news, Park City High School's Interact Club is holding a resource drive for the Peace House this week. You can bring canned foods, cleaning supplies, gift cards, hygiene products, and more to the high school lobby to support the Peace House mission to help victims of domestic violence.
Today is Gaper Day. If you live under a rock and have no idea what Gaper Day is, then let me tell you about it a little bit. It's where you stand back and gawk at all the bad skiers with your mouth agape.
But in some actual news, tomorrow's junior skate night at PC Ice Arena tomorrow night at 5:45. And some special news, we have Mr. Ed.
Good morning, Miners. Hey, that Tom Brady one, that was good. That was good stuff. Hey, I'm here, to remind us of the tickets. These tickets are being given to students that are demonstrating without asking, just because that's what miners do. You are demonstrating what great miners do, being prepared, being compassionate, being hardworking, and fourth quarter we work on safety. You get these tickets. And then we pull names out of the bag, and those names are Spring Carter, Zoe Ayers, Logan Lusher, and Estefania Alonso. You'll be getting visits by Mr. Ed and be sharing some prizes during this opportunity drawing. I hope you can hear me. And then I hope everyone's logged in and gotten their hall pass started. Oh, April Fools. No, this week we're learning how to use the pass. Please log in so we can be more safe and have a consistent use of passes to focus on number one, learning and being in class. Hey, make it a Super April Fool's Day.
Go prank someone today.
Don't get pranked.
Go ski in a bad fit.
Simon's lied about everything.
And have
a mischievous Monday, Miners.
Tell me why, tell me who